With each battle that we face, we defy the dark's embrace. Legends growing with each stride. In unity we confide. No fear in our eyes, just stars guiding us through endless wars. Destiny is in our hands. Together we take a stand. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight. As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory we are free. Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we save this land. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight.
Welcome back to Original GM. I'm Hupahu, January 11th, 2025. Joined with the crew. I know. Kind of give them an idea where we're at.
Where we're at.
Why did you say that?
I don't know.
What part of the world we're in?
Yeah. Winter.
Timeline, I guess. Alaska.
The middle of winter.
Middle of winter.
It's so
Yeah.
cold.
Snowed in for a fucking week.
Yeah, it's been crazy. We don't have to tell them our location because there's snow in the south, snow in the
there's snow
north.
everywhere.
I don't know. Never going to tell you guys where we're located. So
Ever.
We don't even know half the time.
Yeah, exactly. You guys have a good week? Bad week? Okay week?
I'm glad we're here. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Yay, it's Saturday.
Had a great fucking week.
Yeah. Been a busy week. We are
We were too fast.
promoting our new system. Ta-da! I don't have the Monster Journal copy yet. It's on its way. We'll get to show you guys that probably. I think it gets here at the end of January. So they go up for sale in February. By the time you get this, they'll be up for sale.
For a while.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah. Anyway, excited about that. Got some new HLA GMs out there that are wanting to try the new system, and we'll have some memes up. We'll be doing some things here soon, and shaking and baking, all that stuff. You guys ready to get started?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you were? All the stuff that happened last week.
There's a lot.
There's a lot, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a lot.
There was a bunch of shit that happened last week. So
I only cried in the shower 3 times this week, so we're pretty...
Arkenforge is updating right now, so hopefully within the first hour we won't have any combat.
Don't just start punching people in the face.
Yeah,
Noted.
I got some stuff.
Noted.
I got some things downloaded, so maps downloaded, so we can go to those, and that'll work out just fine, and we can figure out what we
Lots
want
of
to
technical issues this
do.
morning.
Lots of technical issues this morning. It's craziness.
Checks out.
We will start with Happy Hunting Grounds. We're gonna start with Lily. She's you've given me a list here of things that Lily has done for Gorgain and the twins and at the cabin and all that. Lots of magic user spells and things that you did for protections and stuff like that. But there were some other things you wanted to do as well before you left.
Yeah. So she wanted to go in and spend some time with the kids, of course. And then she will, after she spends about 15-20 minutes loving them up, she is going to let the Gorg leave the kids with Raziel and the Arcanite servant. And she is going to telepathy Gorg and ask him to meet her out back behind the cabin.
Okay.
Go out the back door.
All right.
Or is there a back door? I guess
There
I
is.
should say.
There is.
And go out the back door.
So that's not the cabin. That's the Cat Lord's
Right.
stronghold. But It's located not far from there, off in the forest. But yeah, he'll come around the backside.
You take both of his hands.
Okay.
You know that you are the love of my life. That I would not be okay without you. You are the most important thing to me. Right?
Yeah. What's wrong?
Well, I have to tell you something, but I don't want you to take it in the wrong way or get upset or feel like that I would in any way ever leave you for any reason.
Okay.
I just found out that do you remember the mirror curse?
Yes.
That other reality that we were in?
Yes. Of course.
Myra's still alive there.
On the other side?
Yeah.
How's that possible? I thought the curse was broken.
Well, I guess that Erez decided to bring Gold Star back. And by doing so, it re-invoked the curse. I will not be going, but
So we can't go to Beacon right now.
we cannot. We cannot. But there's some secret plan happening. And just in case anything happens, I want you to be aware.
They're talking about saving her.
I have no idea. I have just found this out when I got my marching orders.
Well,
I don't know what they're doing, what they're not doing, but
I don't really know what this means, but I know that I know Myra and I never really saw eye to eye, but I know that you cared for her, and if you, it seems like a good thing to save her if it's a possibility to do so. We can worry about the other stuff when it happens.
I just need you to promise me that you won't go anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere, love. He pulls you in and gives you a big hug. He says, I'm not. We have children together. Regardless.
Regardless of the children, even if there weren't children, I
Yes.
still feel the same way.
Of course. Of course.
And I
Have no
just
worries.
didn't really know if you understood all of that.
Well, I will support you in whatever takes place. I know that I'm very traditional, but whatever happens, happens, and we'll work on it together as a family.
Thank you for that.
Of course. I have the kids, and it'll be fine.
She's gonna pull the watch off and give it to him.
Okay. What's this?
It's a watch. It's Eris had it made for me. It has silence spells in it. If you get into a situation where you or the kids need to be quiet, you can press this button and it will create a 15-foot radius around you where there's no sound.
Good against spellcasters, too.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And keeps time, I guess?
Yeah. That too. It's all relative, as we know.
Yes. Thank you
You're welcome.
for everything, for the spells, for all of it. Don't worry about the kids. It'll be fine.
She will give him a kiss and tell him that she loves him.
Okay, he loves you too, and you go where now?
She will head to the tree
Okay,
and telepathy clip on the way.
all right.
Hey, buddy, you ready?
Yeah. Where are we going?
I need to make one stop before we go find Jamal.
All right.
I need to head to the cradle. I forgot something there. Or I
Okay.
left something there.
We need I might have a little bit of information on the Underdark.
Nice.
Not a lot. And Sal's being very cagey about whatever this item is he wants us to collect in the Underdark. He will not speak on it. He says we'll know what it is when we see it, but how he knows that we'll see it, I don't know.
Well, he can't speak on it. If he speaks on it, then it can be divinated on.
Right. The Underdark has been shut down for 300 years. We need to speak to drow or those that do dealings, merchant dealings with the drow. The only reason that those gates or doors are opened is for trade. And we need to find out which ones are used, what they are, how many. I believe there are 3, but I believe there's only one that's used for that sort of thing.
Do you know what guilds trade out of there?
I know from what I've been able to find out, Deepwater is the only place we're going to find direct linkage to that gate, which would make me think that that one is located somewhere over near the womb, up north. But I don't know for sure. Those that deal in trade, those that, the banking system, merchants, that kind of stuff is where we're going to find answers, I think. So you have to talk to Jamal anyway. Maybe he has some answers. I don't know.
Well, if anybody that I know would know anything about that, it'd be him.
He comes walking out of the forest over there by the tree and walks up to you. So to the cradle?
Yes.
He holds his hand out.
Take it.
He plane shifts to the cradle. We'll stop there, and then we're going to come back with Reva and Sabian.
Oh boy.
This place is, I know we fade to black, so we're not going to really go into any details of that situation, but 2 vampires and all that. So this place has got some broken equipment and blood all over the place, and it's just a situation. So you guys are relaxing.
Screen's broken.
Yeah, you guys are relaxing and hanging out, and Vay's like, are you done yet? Sabian looks at you. He's like, what is this place, by the way?
Hold on. Kinda? Why? What's up?
There's some information we need to discuss, and I need to come and collect stone.
Okay. Hold on. Give me a second.
Okay. He's looking around. He goes over to a monitor. He's
Be careful. She'll walk over there. Face privacy invaders. This place is connected to.
we should delete whatever. Yeah.
Just show him how to work it all.
Okay.
This place is connected to all the A1000s that are in Mirabilia.
Oh. That sly motherfucker.
Right?
Is there one in here? Looks around. You can tell if you go through the monitor, all the recordings and
Oh, Lord.
everything. You can find one, yeah.
So delete it.
Okay. All right, you delete that. Great.
No. Just this place is connected to all the A1000s in Mirabilia. And completely undetected.
Where's it located?
Underneath Mirabilia. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hidden right under his nose.
Yeah.
So I will be interested in this.
Sal.
He smiles. He's like, yeah, I suppose it's time to tell you that I am House Rising. That doesn't change anything. You feel your compulsion that Vay has on you? Drop and leave.
She'll still live with you. Hey?
You done?
Yeah.
So I can come?
Yeah.
He appears in the room. He nods at you and Sabian, and he walks over to the little thing where the chest is and opens it up to get the stone out. Near his back, he says, and he pulls out the stone.
What?
Yeah, near his back.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And Alexandria is the goddess of justice, I believe.
I knew that.
He walks over to you. The stone?
It was in the box. She had put
Oh, it was in the box. That's right. So yeah, he pulls it out. He wouldn't ask that then. I'm sending Spinster into Beacon with these. I have a plan to get Myra out. And then the portals will be closed. The mirrors will be shut and the curse will be broke.
Just like that?
Just like that. He holds up the black diamond and he's like, this is the catalyst to the curse itself. This is what Spinster used to cause it. And he can break it with this from the other side. And this will deal a great blow.
What makes you think he's gonna break it when he gets over there?
Oh, I assure you he will.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Does Lily know?
I don't know. Bolskar's in turmoil now. I believe there is actually war in the streets with the Immortals.
Yeah.
There's
Gates are open.
a lot going on there.
Anybody can go in.
Yeah. Sabian says, there is something I need to tell both of you. To get Remy out, I had to sacrifice a priest of Goldstar. I traded the high priest for Remy. Faye narrows his eyes. He said, you did what? He said, I traded the high priest. He says, you went to Asmo and made a deal with him? He's like, yeah. That took some serious balls. And he looks at him. How the fuck did you get out of there? He's like, I just made a deal. It was in his best interest.
You're crazy.
That's what they say.
Okay, that means he has the soul of the high priest that he needs.
Yeah,
We need to hurry.
he has Frederico.
We need to hurry.
Oh, and there is another thing. There's an Umbra Neo out there that's looking for Eris. He's the keeper of the old faith for the Dark Druids. He escaped the remaking. So there's still a piece of the Nexus here, and I don't know exactly what the thing is made of or what it's about, but it's serious, I can tell you that. I do believe that's who's controlling Marina.
An Umbra Neo.
Yeah. A Neo that's been inflicted with Umbra. Yeah. Don't know what it looks like, don't know its name, don't know where it's located. I was just able to find that information out through some individuals. And Sal wanted me to tell you, he looks over at Vay. The Black Banks are actually from another world, and they're attached to a god known as Gemini. For whatever that means. You see Vay frown, and he's like, I know exactly who that is. So he's already planning on coming here if they're here. He's been here for a long time then. Look, I gotta take care of this first.
Yeah.
We have to deal this blow. And we have to do it before he uses the High Priest.
Do it.
He walks over to you and he looks at you like he's gonna hug you, then he looks at your arm and he's like,
They does?
yeah, and then he kind of stops and he's like, I love you, my sister. Be safe. Teleports. Sabian's like,
That's concerning. Mm-hmm. I don't take back anything.
what the fuck?
He just told me he loves me.
Are we sure that was Vay?
He's never said that to me in my life. Felt like they.
It was him. Yeah, it was him.
Just give me the heebie-jeebies.
I can tell you it was him because of, yeah, anyway.
Is he okay?
No, he's not. If he said that, he's definitely not okay. He's growing weak. That's what Sabian says. Very concerned about him.
He uncompelled me.
What?
I'm free.
The fuck is he planning? What is he doing?
Hold on. I know we have stuff to do, but I need a second.
Okay.
She'll walk over to one of the empty tables.
Okay. They didn't say anything about the broken equipment. He didn't do anything. He didn't freak out. He did nothing.
She's gonna pull out an incense,
Okay.
set it on the table,
All right.
and she's gonna pull out a holy symbol of Nira
Okay.
and set it in front of the incense.
Okay.
She's gonna walk over, grab her shield, set it up on the table,
Okay.
and she's gonna light the incense, kneel down, and pray.
All right. You feel near his presence.
She's requesting to dedicate to her as an Ashen Guard again.
It's granted, and you feel the powers of the Ashen Guard come over you. Some things happen. You lose your assassin class.
Yeah.
Because you cannot be an assassin and be an Ashen Guard, so you will lose that, which will adjust some things.
I know the things.
Yeah,
I know the
you know the
things.
things.
I know the
Well
things.
prepared for the two.
We kind of already talked about the fact that you might do that, so we'd be prepared for your character.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, so
I'm
you're
prepared.
done with it all.
I did. I did it all.
You lost like 140 hit points. A bunch of shit happened. To
I
you.
lost a bunch of hit points, and some other things, but I gained some other things that make it worth it, so it's okay.
I think he had time to spare.
All right.
Right? I lost a bunch of hit points in like 9 levels to do that, so I got other shit.
That you're
that I
back as an Ashen Guard of Nira.
But you're accidentally welcome.
The shield's up on the thing.
You put the shield up on there?
Yeah, I said I put the shield up on it
Okay.
when I did it. Just a side note. We should fix it.
Oh goodness. You put the shield up and you're praying, you feel the power of the Ashen Guard come over you, and you see the shield, the fractal part of it that's all fucked up start to heal. And becomes whole again. It feels like a holy item when you see that happen. You feel like it's a holy item.
Stand up. She'll
Okay.
thank Nira. She'll stand up.
All right.
Put the holy symbol back in her bag.
Okay.
Pick up her shield.
You pick up your shield. You turn around. It feels like a holy shield, like a holy item of Nira's now. You feel like you can invoke flame on it.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. You see the flame of Nira erupt on the shield. You see Sabian back away, and he looks at you, and he's like, "What the hell is going
Put it
on?"
out.
We're saving you. What is it?
Put it back out. He's like, "What did you do?
Nira's back.
You I didn't think you.
I don't.
I just said fuck the gods."
Her interests align with mine. And obviously, it doesn't come without nothing.
Congratulations.
It's not what you think.
Okay. Hey, you're your own person.
You ready?
Yeah, I guess. Where are we going? What are we doing?
Let's go check on my sister.
Where's she?
On the ship.
Okay.
Unless you have something.
No, I got nothing. Just processing all this crazy shit that just happened, that's all. You hold that
She'll
up in.
teleport.
Okay, you teleport the ship.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll stop there and we're gonna go to the ship.
Dun, 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 dun.
Like I said, ArcForge is updating, so I really don't have tokens and all that stuff, but I got the map. So, we're gonna go back to where all you guys were.
Except Kara and Risa, they're somewhere else.
Still faded to black.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Fade back.
Kara and Risa are, where were they?
In the room.
In their room. So they're on the ship. Yeah, everybody's on the ship. Everybody else is on the ship.
By now they're probably talking.
We'll start with Godwin.
He was sitting. Jamal's still over by his cigars, right? He was like,
Yeah.
And then yeah, he was sitting. Godwin was sitting. I know. I remember he was sitting in the middle chair because I was like the only one left on that side.
Okay.
And obviously trying to process everything with what's going on, having his father back
Mhm.
after getting it.
And Jamal's there.
Yeah.
So
And his Val's there too. Right? You in the main room?
Val is in the main room, yeah. That's the thing, I can't remember where the tokens were because I couldn't open up the map,
But
but
she was in
we
the
can
main
kind of go with it. Doll was there too, right? Was Doll there?
Yes.
And was Erez? Erez is not there. Erez was with Vay, but she wasn't with Vay when he came to the A1000, so you have to figure out, did she leave and go somewhere? Real quick. Do you think she would have come back to the ship, or?
Eris?
Yeah.
Still waiting to term a new one.
We can just say that,
Yeah,
I guess,
so
until
she's
she
there.
hears from Vay.
Okay, so she's there.
So yeah, Godwin kind of sees Val and then actually telepathies Jamal. And he asks him if he happens to have any rings that help with flying.
Taking all my shit wasn't good enough, he says to you?
Well, it's not even for me, but if it comes with a price.
Reaches in one of his pouches. You see magic invoke when he does, and hands you a ring.
He just pulls it towards himself and then telepathies Val, and then floats a ring over to her.
Oh,
Happy flying.
thank you.
And
That was really sweet.
then he kind of looks down and he feels happy for a moment, but then, like, also he's somewhat irritated by the fact of how easy it was for Jamal and just how easy it is for him to just sit there. And, you know, he starts fighting with, like, this wave of almost depression from you know, just feeling like a puppet and being involved with this. And then, everything that he does seems to have an effect of a different one that he doesn't want. And he's fighting all of these different emotions. And
You see Jamal is pulling out scrolls that look like maps, and he's opening them up, and as you're doing that, looking at them.
And he starts kind of having the struggle with even wanting to be there or even continue. And he feels like this pit that he can't understand what is missing, because he feels like he should be happy. The things that he wants are falling into place. And he actually reaches into his bag and pulls out some of the homemade mead and goes to take a drink of it and stops and realizes something that he has been missing and put out of his mind. And he can't stop but thinking of someone back in Volskar.
Okay.
And he has this idea in this mind of this bright smile and this servant girl that he used to actually sneak around with that helped him learn to make mead, and you know that he would actually showed him the hidden passages of the house, and that he spent a lot of time with.
Yes,
And,
this has been out of off camera,
Yeah.
but yes, part of your backstory.
Yeah, the backstory was, yeah. And he realizes that, you know, in selfishness of trying to complete the mission, that he had let himself kind of push the idea of, you know, somebody he cares deeply about out of his mind. And the mead kind of helps him remember that's what he's missing.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he kind of whispers, you know, the name to himself. He just whispers Antea.
And he says, "You feel the presence of Nira on you when you say that name, and you hear in your head, to follow vengeance, you must sacrifice that which you love. Until such time you have completed your quest or attained the level of mastery. This is your greatest love. I see this now. I was unsure until this moment what you must sacrifice. To follow me, you must sacrifice Antea. Not in the form of killing or death, in the form of separating yourself. Ne'er to see her until your quest is complete.
Is she at least safe?
You feel that she's safe, and then you feel some sort of magic come over you that will not allow you to correspond or go near her or have any kind of connection with her.
Can't at least drink mead?
Yeah, you
I know there's a
drink the
connection.
mead.
I'll just make
Yeah,
sure.
but you feel it, and you also feel a quest come over you. First thing, do you accept following Nira, or are you going to fight it at this point?
I think he actually takes a swig and then wants to fight it.
All right, roll magic resistance.
So we do percentage and
Yeah.
a...
Just percent. I'll roll under your magic resistance, whatever your magic resistance is.
Nope, way too high. Nope, that didn't work. I don't have to go back to my character sheet.
Whatever spell it is just latches a hold of you from your very soul. You feel like you have been snatched by Nira, just in all the way to your soul. Your being feels like it's hers until this quest is completed. And the quest is, it guides you into the Underdark. That is the quest. So it's already something that you feel like you wanted to do anyway, but now you have no choice. So the way that this quest works, each amount of time that goes by, or if your thoughts are placed in other areas accomplishing other goals and not this specific goal, things will start to happen to your character. You'll start to lose certain things and get weak and that kind of thing. You do feel the presence of Alexandria as well. And it's like she's watching over and protecting you. It's almost like you feel almost like this quest could be averted through her, through justice. And then you feel the presence of Nira come over you and block it out, like while you're doing this, you see Jamal has these maps out, and you guys would notice this in the room. He has these maps out, and as you look at them, they have drow writing all over them, and they have scribblings and stuff in common written off in different places on these maps. Looks like, you know, Jamal has made side notes on all these maps, and he's pouring through them, and you guys would notice that going on.
So Val will get up and walk over to the what used to be the windows. I can't actually see what's there anymore. And the little alcove over there.
Right here?
Yeah.
So there's a window right there and a window right there.
Yeah. She'll get up and walk to the one on the right.
Okay, right here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Geo9er standing right there.
Okay. She's gonna look out the window and she's going to connect with the Way of the One.
Okay.
And telepathy the goddess Valk.
Okay. I guess I should just permanently keep my personal dice over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You feel like Alexandria.
I feel Alexandria. My beautiful friend, I have to let you know that Shagrus is the real threat, connected with N. That's it. That's all she says. Oh, in connection with the House Dumont.
Okay. She doesn't respond.
She heard me though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's all she wanted.
Okay.
She wanted to be heard.
All right.
She had to tell somebody.
Yeah.
She hadn't told nobody.
Ren, what are you doing? You're. Yeah. We have not talked about her for a little while, and the Admiral is doing what right now?
She is sitting at the table. When she sees Jamal start pulling out those maps and stuff, she'll get up and walk over there
Okay.
to see what he's doing.
All right. You read Drow? No? So there's some kind of Drow title above the map. You don't know what this map is that's currently on the top. There's a couple other maps underneath it, but there's one, and it looks like a city of some sort.
Is there any markings on it? Like anything that heraldry might?
Do you have Arab? Yeah? Yeah, go ahead and roll that. No? Yeah, you don't know.
Not even close.
You don't know.
Okay.
Some sort of city that he's looking at, a city map.
She'll ask him, what are you doing?
Going through my notes from the last 2 decades, almost 3 decades, that I've gathered on the Underdark and what I can find out about it.
For Godwin's mother?
Hmm?
For Godwin's mother?
Yes. I believe your prince is going to assist us in this endeavor. I believe that there is a gate, and he starts to talk about the Underdark. He says it's been locked down for over 300 years. The information I've been able to gather is that merchants, and they are not attached to the Black Banks, but there are merchants that do some sort of dealing with the Underdark from time to time. It's based on some sort of lunar cycle when the moon is the darkest. I know that the door that they deal with the drow through is somewhere within this city right here, known as Deepwater. It's to the north. There's some sort of entryway into the Underdark, somewhere located under the ice, deep under the ice in the womb.
Do you know these merchants, or?
We have tried to find as much information about them as we can, and I don't even know who they are.
I might know somebody who could help with that information.
Really?
Yeah. I know this merchant. This will help. Sejord Hightower?
Yes, I know who he is.
He might have some information. I can talk to him.
I doubt it, but yes, you can definitely do all you can to try to find some information.
I also have a spell I might be able to cast. That could help.
Yeah, there's purple.
How dangerous is it to do any kind of divination on that area?
It's not dangerous at all. I've been doing it for years. Nothing happens. No answers come out of Deepwater. It is as if the city is,
If you can make it work.
I don't know, Calico.
Well, maybe I can do it. Give me a moment. She'll go sit down. She'll pull out her
Zin
spell book.
telepathies to you, and she's like, I think I know a merchant that trades in ancient drow items.
Do you?
I do. He's located in the city of Monarch. He might have some information, but getting him to talk may not be easy.
Who?
He's a dwarf.
Like we would have to go there.
Most assuredly, and we would have to. He is a dealer of antiquities. He will not speak to us unless we have something for him to look at. So we would need something very powerful and ancient
She's sitting next to her.
and rare.
I have something. 2 things. And I've been meaning to show you. And I'll leave this up to you. She'll reach in her bag. She'll open it. She'll pull out what looks like two balls wrapped in black cloths.
Okay.
She'll go like this and kind of unwrap them. They're orbs that she got from Mephistopheles.
Her eyes get really big, and she's like, "Oh my god, where did you get those?"
I stole them from Mephistopheles' mansion.
She's holding both of them. There's 2 of them.
I've been meaning to talk to you about it. We just haven't had a minute alone.
She says in your head, they look dead.
Yeah, that's what Rayla saw them, and she told me that they're dead. That they're.
But the one on the right is one of the orbs of the house, and it is what cursed me with my gender. She
She'll
does
fold it
that.
back up. She'll put them both back in her bag and tie it off.
Those are extremely dangerous, she says in your head. So you guys are watching. She pulls something out and
Under
shows
the
her under
table.
the table, and then you can see Zen's reaction.
Yeah, and
There's no hiding from what's going on at this current moment with that.
And then she'll telepathy her, and she'll say, "I think I have a spell that I can cast to learn something about what's going on with Cotton's mother. But I don't know how dangerous it is. I've never done divination, but I've got this spell. Have you ever heard of the spell Shadow Secret?
No.
She'll pull out her spell book,
Okay.
and she's gonna just memorize that one.
Okay.
Goodness, I'm a little nervous about doing this. Hopefully.
So Godwin is gonna aggressively get up from the table and go just walk over. I mean, just to the trash to take the last swig of the bottle and crush it and throw it away.
Okay.
And then what? I don't know. Val, you still at the window?
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt.
That's all right. I was agreeing
After
with
she
that.
did that, she was gonna go take a seat and pull out a book and start memorizing spells.
Okay.
You said Eris was there, right?
Yeah, Ayers is there. She would have come and appeared and walked up to the table, bounced up to the table and sat down.
And Seth's gonna come out of cat form.
Ren
Look,
is going to cast a spell.
Okay. Arkenforge is done. Got to restart it, but yeah.
Shadow Secret.
Okay.
She will actually. She'll look at Zen and she'll say, "I'm gonna go in her office to do this."
Okay.
She'll get up and she'll walk into her office.
Okay.
You can come with me. I'm kind of scared, to be honest.
All right. She goes with you.
She'll sit down in her office. She'll reach in her bag and she'll pull out a mirror.
Okay.
She'll set it on the table and she'll start casting the spell. So, area of effect, 1 mirror. The illusionist can learn a secret about a single being, person, place, or thing that they are scrying on by asking the shadow mirror to reveal it to them. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to memorize 2 spells. My bad. So first she'll cast Shadow Mirror onto the mirror
Okay.
itself. It says any mirror that the illusionist touches can be imbued with the spell, turning the mirror into a scrying device for the duration of the spell.
Okay.
She'll touch the mirror, and then she'll cast Shadow Secret on the mirror. It says the illusionist can learn a single secret, or a secret about a single being, person, place, or thing that they are scrying on by asking a shadow mirror to reveal it to them. The chance for success depends on the level of the caster. For her, it'll be 50%.
Okay.
Yeah?
All right.
You want to roll it, or you want me to roll it?
Who are you scrying on?
Godwin's mother. She's asking for a secret about Godwin's mother.
We have to be
Something
scrying
know.
on her.
Oh, okay. So I have to actually try and scry on her for it to work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she'll try that first. First, she'll try to scry on her with the mirror. See if she can get her. What? For real? What? Crazy ass.
I love her and she's so brave.
She's terrified.
Can't be brave if you're not already scared.
It just swirls with this shadow-like mist, and you get nothing. like you don't really know what she looks like. You don't know
Yeah.
her name. You don't know.
She already tried to get Jamal to tell her name, and she
Right,
wouldn't do it.
and he
He wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Lily knows her name.
Of course he knows her name.
Lily.
Lily knows her name.
Lily knows her
Lily
name.
knows
yeah.
her name.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
So,
fuck.
speaking of which,
Yeah.
Lily, you go to the cradle. That ring is sitting on the
So
table.
frustrating.
So she will pull off her glove, put that ring on her left pointer finger,
Okay.
put her glove back on. She's going to go into the kitchen where the circle is,
Okay.
and she is going to summon with her ring the 4 air elementals that she used in the Astrum prison. She
Okay.
had already been back in contact with them, and she had improved summons on them, and she had already done all that stuff with them, right?
Yeah.
So she's gonna race summon the 4 of them.
All right. They appear. 4 elementals appear inside your circle, and they look at you.
Greetings, friends.
Greetings. They say.
Guys up for an adventure?
Yes. How may we help you?
It's likely to be a long week. You got some time?
Of course. We are here to serve.
Beautiful. I love to hear that. Thank you.
Creepy as shit. Goodness.
Yeah. And then she is going to she's gonna create 4 more arms like she did with the kids,
Okay.
but not like the full extent, more so just to be able to hold on to things.
Okay.
T-Rex arm?
So T-Rex arms? Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Kind of
Thumbs?
All right.
out the bottom, like right
Okay.
here. And then of course with the lynx dagger in one, the amethyst dagger in one, the rattle in one, and then the arcanite stone 4 in the other one.
Okay. All right.
And then she'll have her 2 normal hands up here, one mechanical and the other one.
Right.
And then she's gonna use the hat to false sight herself to make it look normal
Okay.
so that nobody can see them.
All right.
And hold, let me check, make sure that's it. So she's got the ring, she did the arms. Oh, she has a bag of arcanite stones hidden under the kitchen table.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna grab them
Okay.
and put them in her bag. And I'm ready. You
Okay.
guys ready?
So you're gonna go to? Yeah, of course. Where are we going?
We're gonna go to the Sub Rosa.
They look at each other like, what is that?
It is a spaceship. I have some business to attend to there, and from there we will be going possibly to the Underdark. If things are going the way I think that they're going.
Hey,
Is there anything
they
that-
look concerned when you say that, and then look at each other, and then look back at you.
Is there anything that you guys need to do to prepare? Or is there anything that I can do to help you prepare?
We are the wind.
Probably will be gone for at least a week, if my guess is correct.
You have found a way to the Underdark.
Working on it. Or my friends are working on it.
So, so you had the Arcanite Stone 4?
Yes.
So you actually cast a full evolution.
No, she didn't evolve it. She did not evolve it.
Okay.
No, it's
Well, isn't
just
for the final evolution? Do you have to evolve it, or can you still use it without evolving it?
no. It's different. So the Arcanite Stone 4 is what you use to do the Arcanite evolution, and she
Okay.
did not do the
Okay,
evolution.
so you've not
No,
evolved
sir. No, sir.
it. Okay,
No.
just a question. I'm sorry. Okay.
Just a question.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're gonna fuck
Yeah.
your character up?
No. Fuck no.
This is a new system with new stuff. That even some of you don't know what
Yeah.
happens, but
No, but I read the spell and
Yeah.
it sounds like you're gonna fuck yourself up if you use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you evolve it to its final evolution.
Yeah.
So each evolution, I know that during that period of time you were out of gameplay and there was like a year, but each evolution grows smarter, more independent, more personality comes into the stone. It talks to you more.
Yeah. So the Arcanite 4 stone that she has in that hand right now is the one that she used to create the circle in the cabin where Gorgine and the kids are
Okay.
at.
All right.
It's connected to that circle, not this circle.
Okay. Cool. All right. And then you're going to transport to the ship.
She will she'll go ask Clip if he's ready, and then she will telepathy Renara.
Okay.
Miss Renara,
Hey, Lily.
how are you on this beautiful day, my love?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
What can I help you with?
I hear that my dear friend Jamal is alive and on your ship. Permission to come aboard?
Permission granted. Stand up. Lily's coming. She wants to come see Jamal.
Okay.
She'll walk out into the mirror.
She will tell everybody, grab everybody's hand,
Okay.
and teleport.
Has she been on the ship before?
Oh, she is not.
So Clip tells you he's got it. He says, I know where it's at.
Thank you.
Fuck her head. Of course he does.
He pulls out a rod, and you guys transport. You will appear over in this spot right here. Sub Rosa, anytime anybody teleports on board or whatever, she makes sure that there's no conflict and they're not coming into a wall or coming into other beings. So Lily will appear here with Clip and 4 air elementals.
430th level.
Yeah, and we're going to stop right there and take a break, and we will be right back. now.
Yay!
Somewhat, at least. So, will not mention what happened. Don't want to badmouth any software or anything, but geez, OP tweeter. I could be very angry right now, but I'm not. We're gaming, so it's all good. Anyway, Lily, you appear with Clip. Everybody's sitting in this room in their locations. So yeah, Lily appears. She has 4 elementals. They're not on the map, but they're there with Clip.
Ares will jump up and run at her and squeal.
Okay.
She'll embrace her.
Pick her up, spin her around in a circle.
Clip just kind of moves away from you and comes over here and sits down
Kiss
right
her
there.
face.
Laugh and giggle.
Yeah, you guys will see a 4'2" elven woman, glowing with diplomatic energy. She picks you up and hugs you, and you'll see Jamal over there. But as you see Jamal, you see Ren come walking in with Zen and come up to you.
Yes, she would definitely approach her. Stand back, wait for Ares to be done.
Okay.
Ares will be sorry. Kiss her face.
I love you, my friend.
Reva and Sabian appear as well.
Greetings, my friends.
Hi.
Admiral, permission to step aboard?
Absolutely. Permission granted.
Thank you.
Zen says, "Welcome aboard."
Greetings. She'll smile and nod, and then she'll look around for Jamal.
You see him sitting over here at this chair. He's got some maps out in front of him. He just kind of smiles. He's got a smirk on his face looking at you.
Hey, you.
How you doing, little one?
Glad to see you alive.
Me too.
You gotta stop disappearing like that, man.
Well, when you get contracts put out on your life, you got to kind of do what you got to kind of do. And he sees Ravis over there.
She'll smile and wink at him.
Okay. Heard Sabian come walking up.
Shit happens.
So what is the plan, Admiral?
Well, we've got a couple of things going on. As of right now, we're waiting. We're gathering information.
Vay appears. Oh, the gang's all here, looks like.
Ares will walk up to him, stand next to him.
Okay.
Definitely have a full house. Is everyone in this room planning on going?
Vay looks at you like, going where?
Run over to the Underdark.
You're going?
Yes, I will be assisting.
He looks over at Godwin and then looks over at Jamal. He's like, you got some good friends, looks like.
So it would appear.
Clip's like, yeah, I'm coming too, I guess.
Some of us collect things in our life.
Clip's like, boy, isn't that true? Looks over there is. Sabian's like, well, so. Walks right up next to Lily, and you see the air elementals kind of move to keep him away from you, and he's like, whoa. You got these things under control?
Absolutely.
Good, good, good. So, what's the Cat Lord's interest in the Underdark? He says out loud. Faye's like, he looks at him and then looks over at Lily. He's like, oh. That's who's requested you come?
My interest is in helping my friend Jamal. If you would like to know the Cat Lord's interest, it would be better to ask him.
Fair enough. Well, I've given my word to help the young Godwin, and I am here. The stones have been set. As we speak, Spinster is closing the gates and sealing the curse in Beacon. You might be interested to know that Myra will be coming through the portal, and I'm not sure what you want done, but Cecilia will be there to guide her to a safe location. We don't know whether she is, well, we assume she's under the service of Tiamat currently, so on the other side, so she'll probably be debriefed and made sure that she's clear of mind and head.
Are you sure that she'll come back through?
Yeah. It's part of the deal I made. Now that the portals are closed, or when the portals are closed and the curse has been broken, all of those that are heroes of the North may return back to Beacon, and I've ensured that the portals will be closed in Mirabilia and Queensland. So this will be a big blow to Asmodeus,
Good.
and I'm sure there will be repercussions from that. Is there any talk yet? And he looks over at Zin, and she's like, shakes her head no. As well, then they're probably still in the process of closing it. He will walk over and sit down. He sits right here. Eris, do you go with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you telepathy Jamal?
Val,
Yes.
as Vay walks past you, you feel your compulsion break. And then he sits down.
Should turn and face him.
He's not even looking at you.
She'll close the book and put it away.
Okay.
It's done.
You said Lily's going to go over where Jamal is?
No, she was gonna telepathy him.
Okay. Telepathy him?
Mhm.
All right.
Can I have a moment of your time alone?
Sure. I believe the med bay's probably open, he says. And he gets up. He says, Renard, do you mind if we go in the med bay for a moment? He'll go in. Do you follow, Lily?
Yep.
All right. Your elementals follow you too.
Close the door.
Okay. Well, it closes automatically when you walk in.
So, how are you really?
Well, I've had a terrible secret for about 30 years, coming on close to 30 years. And he tells you the story about Godwin's mother and how he had found that she had been taken back into the Underdark and that he's been able to find no information out. He tells you that she was taken into the Underdark, and it was after the Underdark has been closed, of course. He tells you it was closed around a little over 300 years ago, and that he's been able to find zero information about where she is. He knows she's there, but he doesn't know where. He tells you about Deepwater, how he has The only information he's been able to collect is that there are merchants that deal with the Underdark, and that they do it on dark moons, and it's somewhere within deep water.
Sounds like pretty much the same information that Cliff was able to gather. But maybe when we're done here, you and he should confer with one another and make sure that all of the information is on the table.
I think any information that is helpful from anyone, you know, we have to find where this gate is, where this portal is, how we can get into the Underdark. And of course, I don't know if it's going to be something that, I mean, it's probably going to be very noticeable, and we don't want that.
Especially with this many people going.
We have a key to the door.
Well, that's helpful.
We just need to find it. The
What do you
door.
mean? Oh.
Godwin possesses the key. There's a dagger.
I wonder if Tatalda would know where it's at.
I've asked Tatalda several questions about the Underdark throughout the years, and I know that whatever gate or doorway that was connected to the Underdark when she came out, that's not there anymore. There were several locations into the Underdark that have been sealed or closed. There were numerous entrances and exits to the Underdark, but now, currently, there are only 3 that are rumored to exist. The others have all been closed. Sealed away approximately 30 years ago or so, when she was taken. Now, they closed it down 300 years ago, but those other entrances were just, they were there and they were guarded, some of them. I know that Chevy Harrison has some information about some of those sealed doors that he relayed to me, but I have not been able to find any of them. They just don't exist.
Because of her, I'm sure.
Well, she was not, you know, she's Alexandria and Near's sister. So
She would be a goddess.
well, if she's a goddess and she's down there, then that means she's very evil. I can't imagine what she has become, or if she can even be saved.
Well, she is definitely a goddess. She is Alexandria and your sister. Now, has she arisen and attained those powers? That's hard to say.
Maybe she's being used by a dark force down there because of that. I don't know. Whatever is going on, we're not going to find any answers until we're in the Underdark. So our first goal is to find the entrance. And all my knowledge leads me to Deepwater, but that is a strange city. They're very hush-hush. They know when an outsider is there, and they do not release any information whatsoever to outsiders.
And we're planning on going in with close to 20 people.
I don't know about that.
It's a little crazy.
Yeah. I'm sure we should scout ahead first.
So,
Someone should.
I have a gift for you from the Cat Lord.
Cat Lord?
Yeah. You know that I became cat kind quite some time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been an incredible experience with a huge boost in power, more alignment, allies. And there's recently been a shift within catkind. And there is an opening, so to say. Very much thought that you would be interested. And because he thought you would be interested, he has allowed me to come and help you. She will open her bag and pull out the blanket,
Okay.
kneel down and put it on the floor and unwrap it.
Okay. A couple of really nice scimitars. You can see he has 2 on his hip, you know, already. He always carries them. He looks at them, he's like, what are these?
These are the Siamese blades. I don't know the extent of what they do. We could find out. I can find out real quick if you wanted to know. But the one thing that I know for sure is that it gives you the ability to become Siamese. And it gives you the Cat Lord as an ally. And I get to go with you.
That's a big decision.
It is.
Very political.
Of course it is. Of course it is, isn't it always? But it was my doorway to get here.
What other reason are you here?
I can't speak it.
When you say Cat Lord, are you talking about the individual named Glistinian?
No. Glistinian was not taken, but he went to a different crystalline sphere to clean it up, so to say. And his son, Salvador Crossbane, has taken over as the Cat Lord of this crystalline sphere.
And this offer comes from him.
It does.
Can I think about it?
For how long?
I don't know. I'll take possession of them until I decide if that's fine.
I did not ask any of those questions.
What did he ask you to do? Offer them to me? Well, I'll take them. He smiles.
That sounds right.
He wraps them up and puts them on in one of his bags. He says, I need to think on this, and I don't really know him, but what information I do have requires that I am that I must look at this very closely before I make a decision. He
used to be a very different being.
He is on the Black Bank's list of individuals to keep an eye on. He is considered very dangerous. And I don't believe he is an ally to the Black Banks. So in allowing this to be something that I do might put me in jeopardy with them. So I need to really kind of think about this before I make a decision on this. I don't want that. As you well know, it's being a member of the Black Banks is very beneficial and not something that you can easily just leave.
If it's any consolation, they knew that I was Lynx and still offered me a room.
They let you in.
She'll pull the glove off. And
He
show you the
smiles.
ring. This was just given to me yesterday. I've been Lynx for a long time.
Wow. They finally accepted you. I've been trying for some time to bring you in. He looks at the ring. He's like, yeah,
What?
that's a high position. To be given a ring means a great deal.
What kind of position? Exactly what does it mean?
It means you're a banker now. It means you have access to unlimited funds and unlimited information within the Black Bank Society. It means that you can call upon them for help. It means that you are a loyal member and therefore they are loyal to you. It means you have access to some of the most deadly assassins in the world, the most ruthless bounty hunters, the deepest of knowledge in libraries that are hidden.
Now you're talking my language.
It means that you have access to this planet in a way that no one else does.
And I'm guessing a bit more than what you were trying to get me in as.
You're an equal member with myself. That's what that ring means.
That also means that they expect a lot in return.
Oh, they will ask for it too, but only when they need to. The way it works is the more that you use them, the more they will use you. There will come a time when you will receive a visit, though, I can tell you that. There's a handler attached to you now, an operative.
Attached to the ring.
Attached to you, meaning that responsible for you. Responsible for relaying information to the council, responsible for if you betray them, things of that nature.
I would never. It's not in my nature to do such things.
This is great and all, and congratulations. Wow. But I'm concerned about the Underdark. That is my main concern. And even the Black Banks don't have any information on that. It's as if one of your kind is hiding it. Calico. The only time I've not been able to divinate or gain any information on individuals is either deep, deep within the lower planes or attached to cat kind with the Calico energy. The only times. So it's one or the other, or both. Do you have a wayward Calico? A missing cat kind? Do you have a leopard that's maybe betrayed cats?
I can find out.
Maybe that's what your duty is. Maybe that's why you're here. Meanwhile, in the other room, there's quite a bit of time in there when you guys were doing that.
Yeah, I was gonna say when they
leave.
when they're walking in, Goblin staring at the window actually pulls the key, the dagger off of his hip.
Okay.
Telekinetically, and is kind of just focusing on it, trying to just going over every detail of it and really honing in and almost trying to look into it and just like he was when he communicated with his dad, really kind of attach to it to see if he can.
So there are ruins and there are inscriptions, drow inscriptions on this dagger. I told you that before. They're all over it. It seems like riddle, you know, when you look at it. Nothing really makes sense. The words are all kind of jumbled together. Like there's a lot of letters that are out of place on the dagger. It's like nothing really makes sense when you look at it. It just looks like some drow craftsman decided to use a bunch of drow symbols and put them randomly in random places all over the blade. It's magical, of course, you know, it's very powerful. So you're not sure if some of these symbols are for the magic that's placed in the blade or what, you know, you don't know.
And does he, and I can roll like give a gut feeling on it, whatever, when he was even connecting and talking to his father, is there anything else with connection to anything to the magic or anything like that he kind of felt outside of just talking to Jamal?
Jamal seems to know nothing about it other than, you know, he was surprised when you had it. He had not heard of it or known what it was. So he doesn't really have any information on it. He did go into it,
That's
obviously.
what I mean, when he was actually talking to his dad while he was in the dagger, was there any other...
Not really. There was no clue or anything. And he told you he was in a small chamber. If you remember, he said he was in a small chamber when he was in it. You could ask him about what was in there, but he was in a small room, chamber. But he just left the room, so...
Yeah.
They will say, so we're going to wait until those portals are closed, and if anyone finds out any information that it's completed before I do, please let us all know. I'm sure I'll find out quicker than anyone, but you never know. Zen will walk over to here, to this seat right here, and sit down, and she starts what appears to be contacting lower planes. She's divinating. She's got her eyes closed.
Where's Ren?
She's standing right there. She's gonna walk over, sit between Marshal Valkyrie and Vay.
Okay.
Captain Valkyrie and Vay.
Okay.
Melvin's just gonna take the dagger to his hand and put it back on his belt loop.
Okay.
And then walk over to the other. Guess there's only one open seat.
There's only one open seat. You go over, sit next to Doll and Gumbar.
Raven's gonna lean up against that wall and pull out a cigar and light it.
Okay. Sabian will walk over here and grab a cigar from there and walk back over.
Cigars she has are the ones Vay gave her at the wedding.
Yeah. He'll light up one of those.
Doll?
He's like, I'll assume these are free there.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Pretty
He puts
much.
it in his mouth and rips the end off.
You don't need to spit on the floor. There's a trash can over there.
You look at the floor, it's gone.
Okay.
Oh, I know. It's over there.
All right.
That trash can.
Delara is gonna select the arrows.
Yes, my dear.
I know that you have a ton on your plate.
What do you need?
I need to tell you something else that I found out from the last conversation that we had with Lux.
What?
The reason that he is doing the things that he is doing is because his children are being held on the ninth plane of hell.
I know.
How do you know?
Vay's putting together a group.
To go get him. What kind of group? You can't talk about it?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question.
Well, I promised him that I would not stop until his kids were returned to him. So if there's anything that I can do to help or assist in that, please let me know.
I'll let you know. Vay will let me know once he figures it out.
Clip turns his chair and looks over at Rava and Sabian. He goes, "So, how are you guys doing?
What's up, dude?
You guys seem happy.
Mm,
You got a different look.
I'm always happy. What are you talking about?
Oh, you look like you're both in a good mood.
Yeah.
That's pretty rare," he says. He looks over at your shield. He's like, "What happened? Your shield get healed?"
Yeah.
Sabian doesn't say anything. He just keeps smoking a cigar. He doesn't say a
Yeah.
word. Well, that's pretty cool.
Isn't it so?
Yeah.
He just like says it in front of everybody, brings
Yeah.
all the attention
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
She offers no explanation.
Okay.
Yep.
His maps are still on that. Everything?
Yeah, they're still sitting on the table.
I was gonna look back and then actually, if you notice, as I walk over and start looking.
Okay,
through the maps.
when you walk over, you can see Zen is touching one of them, and her eyes are like rolled back in her head. You walk up, roll an observation.
Oops. Sorry,
Do you have observation as a?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm flat level. I just rolled a 19. I'm even with it.
Oh, you're even?
Yeah.
One of the symbols on the map off to the side, kind of to the south east of the map, on top of one of the buildings, there's this symbol that you see on your dagger, that you saw on your dagger. And then as you start to look at the map, there's other symbols on the map, and they look like they match some of the symbols on your dagger.
Pull the dagger back out.
Okay.
Kind of start just looking at the map and see if there's any if there's any similarity in the randomness as far as.
So you're looking at it, and it looks like the symbols, like you look towards the end of towards the hilt of the dagger, and you realize on the northeast corner of the map has the same symbol that's on the hilt of your dagger, and then you kind of turn it and you see that there's another one up there that matches it. And then as you start going down, looking through the city, going down the hilt, you realize it matches these symbols. Almost like if you put the dagger on top of the map, they would match it perfectly.
He does kind of try to line it up to see how
Okay.
how it lines up on the map.
It points towards the tip of the dagger, towards a certain location that is off the map of the city, and more over by the womb where the ice scar is. And I can pull that map up for you so you can see what it looks like. So the tip of the dagger itself is over in this area, and as it comes across the map, the hilt would be over here, and the tip comes off
In the
into
dragon?
off in where this
Sea
where
serpent.
this creature-like thing is, and that is the map of Deepwater itself.
Darkwater.
Huh?
Darkwater.
Or Darkwater, sorry. Yeah, I keep calling it Deepwater, I'm sorry. So if you were to look at the world map of Shill, you would see that it's located way up in the northeast section. This is the womb right here, and this is Deepwater right here, or Darkwater right here. Sorry. And that's rumored. This area right here is rumored to be, the entrance to the Underdark somewhere over in there. So you're not sure where he got this map, but it seems to match your dagger in a lot of ways.
He just kind of, in his head says, "Thank you, dagger," and then telepathies Jamal.
Okay.
I think I found something. With your maps and this dagger.
Coming. He looks at Lily. He's like, "We need to go in here. My son has found something." And he just gives you a quick side hug. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And heads that direction.
Follow him out.
Okay. Zen opens her eyes, and you guys are like kind of all around her. She looks up. She's like, "Oh. I can find no information on this," she says, and she just kind of takes her hand off the map.
Appreciate it. Wasn't trying to disturb you,
"No worries," she says.
but I think I found something.
"Portal has been sealed," Faye says, and he stands up.
Aries will stand up.
He looks over at Lily. He's
She
like,
puts her hand on his arm.
Wait. I need to be there. Come on. Let's go. She'll go over.
"Okay,
Clip, I'll be back.
okay, I'll be here, waiting."
And she'll look at the air elementals. Wait here for me.
And they nod.
What?
Aries will telepathy Lily. She won't say it in front of everybody. She's like, "You should give somebody on this trip control of them until you get back, just in case."
Follow Clip's commands until I return.
Ha ha! He goes like that. He's like, "Ha ha!" He looks at him and he goes, "Come here!" They fly over.
Hey, be nice.
Oh, of course. Of course. Hey, go into the kitchen, get some water, freeze it up, make some ice. He's like, "Need some ice."
Come on, Lily. They go. Let's go.
You guys teleport.
She telepathy back to him. You know how I feel about slavery.
Well, it's not slavery.
Be nice.
You said they help with stuff.
Yeah, like watching your ass, making sure you don't die.
Watching, not washing.
No worries. Zen goes over and sits next to Rin now. Jamal and you, he sits down and you're looking at the map and he's like, "Show me what'd you find?"
Maybe I'll sure line them up with this.
When they start doing that, Rava will walk over there and look.
Val
Okay.
too.
Who will?
Val.
Val?
Rava.
Okay, so everybody kind of gathers around the table.
We're still on world map, by the way. I don't know.
Oh! No!
It's
Thank
not
you,
caught up
Godwin.
yet.
Sorry, we're concentrating on the
Nope.
maps. That's my bad.
There we go. There's the new map. So everybody just kind of gather around.
Yeah, just explain it. That I noticed there was symbols seemed random on there, but when I lined it up, just explain everything that happened when it does line up with this. The point ends up, here on the map, and it lines up perfectly.
Well, this was given to me by Zed a long time ago. And he turns and looks up at Zed. Zed, you have no memory.
Since, but I don't know you.
Of course you do.
Okay, I know that you're Lord Commander
Red
Godwin's
kinda.
dad. Yes, I.
He looks over at Rand. He's like, "Is something wrong?"
He's not who you think he is.
Oh.
Whatever. He's just a test tube, baby.
Testing, baby.
He's a clone.
Oh. Okay. That's strange.
More than you know. Riddles.
This map was given to me by an individual that I guess none of you know, but I do. Retrieved off a ship. A ship that was mostly destroyed and commanded by Drow female from the Underdark.
Yeah, that's interesting.
When? That's right. She says when.
12 years ago or so. Right before you guys came to Beacon, he would say to right before the Heroes of the North came to Beacon.
Time was a funny thing.
Really? Look at Jamal and say, did they look like this? And show him the ship that she saw with the drow females.
I don't know. I'm not the one that
Okay.
maybe. Well, never mind. I was gonna say maybe he would. Yeah. He takes the map and he says, "Wrap this around the dagger."
He does so.
Yeah. You wrap it around the dagger and all those symbols match up. And the point, like I said, goes into the water area. The last building before it exits the city of Darkwater, the symbol that's on there matches up with the symbol that's on the edge of the blade. And he says, if this dagger is pointing to the entrance, then perhaps this was some sort of message. He turns the map around, takes it back off the dagger and turns it and looks, and he's like, there's this symbol here. This is a merchant symbol, he says. This symbol matches, this symbol matches the information from the Merchants Guild that I had received that is in Deepwater. And it's on the dagger too. So maybe that dagger
There's
was,
more than a key. Well, I guess it's a map key and a key.
maybe it was in the possession of the merchants. Maybe that is a way, or maybe it's something that can show us as being within their guild. Possession of that dagger might get us some information.
Go look at the dagger. Like he's even trying to remember how long he's had the dagger.
Is that your whole life?
Yeah, that's what he's like. No matter how many times I tried to avoid this thing, it's always been with me for as long as I can remember. I don't know how I got it. My first memory is not a good one, but it was found in my hand when Alexandria found me almost dead on the mountain when Avon left me to die anyway. And it was in my hand with, I don't know, wolves or something that I was.
So Avon gave it to you.
I
And you
don't-
hear when he says the word Avon, it's with disgust in his voice. He's so Avon gave it to you.
I remember, I think I had it before then, but I don't remember. I remember it was the only thing left clutched in my hand when Alexander and Alex found me and pulled me off the mountain. I was unconscious but surrounded by dead, I don't know, wolves, dogs.
Sabian says, I've seen that symbol before. Then what you said is a merchant symbol? I've seen that before. One of the sheriffs for the Vampire Council, that is his symbol. I happen to know where he's located. He smiles.
It's not. That's right. She's like, it's not.
It is. And I'm sure he's not going to be very difficult to get.
It was.
Do you care to enlighten us or just speak in riddles?
There was a time where I was
Okay.
very against the establishment of the Vampire Nation.
That's hard to believe.
I wanted to strike out at them in the best ways possible, and so I captured one of their sheriffs and put him in a coffin and wrap chains of desiccation around it and put it in the ocean. And he's been laying there for quite some time. I'm sure he's completely desiccated. That's his symbol. He might have some information.
Yeah, Val starts laughing.
That was actually the first time we met.
It was.
Yeah.
Who would have known that that would be something that would come back and help us? He probably would be dead right now if it wasn't for me. He owes me a favor.
All right.
Well, all right. Looks like we need to
Go fishing.
raise a coffin.
I'm trying to remember where that was. He seems like, did I do it there? I'll find it. He says, I'll find it. It might take me a little bit, but I'll find it. I know the general location of where he's at.
Well, that would be appreciated.
Looks at Ray, he's like, you come with me?
Yeah.
All right. He'll let us in. He's like,
Sure.
we'll be back. He puts the cigar out. He's like, these are gonna go out.
Yeah. We'll put hers out. It's the special tobacco.
Put it up.
She puts it out in the ashtray. Sits
All
it
right.
there.
You guys teleport.
Before you leave there, Doll is going to pull out the book that Gordon gave her
Okay.
about the Verbadine Ranger ritual, and she is going to read it.
Okay. Start reading it.
Right as
Yes.
she does that, Ren was gonna telepathy her.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
So where's she gonna sit when she does that? She comes.
No, Doll.
No. Oh, Doll is. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's
So
Doll
she's sitting
that
right there,
has
and
it,
she's
yeah.
doing it right there. Okay.
With Rayla
All right.
next to her, yeah.
Looks like we might get some information. Jamal says.
See? You should have just asked me to help in the first place.
Well, if I'd have known you had the answers, I would have.
Why did Avon have this? Why gave it to me to die on a mountain? Oh, to die on a mountain. Never mind. Speaking of, sorry about cutting your head off.
No worries, son. You had every right to be angry.
Just feel like it's got me in a whole new set of circumstances.
He reaches out and grabs your shoulder, and he's like, "We will find your mother, but I do not know if it's going to be what we want to see or not.
I thought about that.
She could be.
We're not the only ones that want to find her.
Evidently."
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean?
Alexandria and Nera have looked for some time as well.
Oh, well, that makes sense. You got a weird family.
As far as Avon goes, I do not know what his interest is in any of this, but he obviously has some if he's put that dagger in your possession.
Should have cut his head off.
He nods with a yes. He looks at you and goes,
I'm not one to pout, but
Boy.
fuck.
"Time to hunt?" Your pot said.
Soon enough, Fox.
"Box ready. I'm ready to hunt."
You know that fucker wouldn't let me heal my scars.
Really?
He'd always let them heal me, but not the scars. And all the training blades could never be dull.
Sounds like he was torturing you. Maybe he blames you. He certainly knew where I was, he says.
Well, you said your head got cut off a long time ago.
I'm afraid that he knew better than to come looking for me. I've only died once in my life. I'm not an easy target. Unless I make myself so.
That's a weird list to be on.
You see Clip over there talking to the elementals, and he's telling them to he's asking them, can you cool it off in here? It's kind of hot. Can is there any way you can do that? And one of them nods and starts to spin, and it's like air conditioning or whatever starts to move through the place, and he's like, He's like, hey, what an idea.
Rand's gonna reach in her pocket and grab the stone that's connected to Rosa
Okay.
and ask her to show her in her head the med bay from when
Okay.
Jamal and Lily walked in there.
Okay.
And she's gonna listen to their whole conversation.
She does.
The whole fucking thing.
She
Sorry.
tells you exactly what's going on.
Lily's capping the ship. She knows.
Yeah.
When you were in the dagger.
Ren will walk
Oh,
over
sorry.
there. Sorry.
Oh, you-
Go ahead. She'll get up and walk over there to them, to Jamal and
Okay.
Godwin.
When you were in the dagger, you said you were in a room. Was there anything else?
It was of drow construction. It was a lot of pillows. It was comfortable.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice vacation.
No exits, no.
Just can't shake the feeling that there's something more to it than what we already think that there is.
I wasn't really concerned about looking in that room when I was there. I was more concerned about what was going on in my head. I wonder if there's any information in there.
Sounds like
Not-
a shadow cube.
Not that I want to go back in there that way, but
Do you think I could connect with it? The way I connected to you?
you have to put your soul in there somehow. Shadow cube, he looks
Yeah,
at you.
what is- Apologies.
It's a extra dimensional space that's created on the shadow plane that can hold somebody in it. Sounds like one of those.
Can you look into one without putting your soul in it?
If you're the one who created it.
I don't think that was me.
So, how would we go in there besides putting our soul? Like, you'd have to die for your soul to go in there. You
Well-
hear Zen say, not exactly. I could place a soul within there. If something you would like to do, I could send someone in there.
Like a possession type thing?
Oh no, I can take someone's soul out and put it in somebody else if I want to. I could take two souls and put them in the same body. I could take a soul and split it in half and put it in two different. Yeah. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Talk about full of surprises.
No, I could help you get into the dagger by putting your soul into the dagger, but of course, that would not involve your spirit in any way. You would still be in your body. I'm not sure how that would work. So would be separate consciousnesses. I really don't know. I know that in the lower planes they have forms of torture that are somewhat like that, where they split an individual anyway.
This young car is not here for this conversation.
So if
Yeah, you guys would be done by now and probably coming back down. Speaking of which, yeah, you guys would probably be coming back into the room.
Well, she's got a question for Risa before we leave the room.
Okay.
She wants to know if Risa wants to move into the room. Because the only thing she uses the room is sewing.
She's like, no, I'll just stay in the med bay. You can come in the med bay. It's comfortable in
Where do you
there.
put all your stuff?
It's comfortable in there. It is. I'll show you. I can show you where I put my stuff.
I mean, the only thing I do in here is things like sewing and prayer, and
This
not the
thing's
same kind of prayer as
Three
you.
times the size of your room. Why would, the med bay is 3 times the size of
Is
your
there any
room.
like places to pray?
Um,
Not the same kind of prayer you do that, oh God, oh God,
No,
God,
you
oh
could,
God.
pray anywhere. You can pray anywhere. It doesn't matter where you
Do you have a bed?
Yeah, there's
there's like 2 or 3 beds in
2 beds in there.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't sleep, so.
Well, neither do I, but... Well, then I can use this room as a first sewing room.
All right, so
Okay, so...
you guys come back down.
Her hair is all over the place, by the way. It looks like she's been electrocuted.
Oh,
And
okay.
she's still barefooted, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, they come back in as you guys are having this conversation.
Has it been Has it been more than 17 rounds since she cast that shadow mirror spell?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
She would say, I might be able to do something, but I'll need a minute. I might be able to look into that. Hold on. She could just sit down next to Doll,
Okay.
and she's gonna sit back and close her eyes and meditate
Okay.
and redo her spells.
All right.
And I was talking to Zin. So, someone's soul in there. So they can still communicate it like it was before.
Well, your soul really, I don't think your soul can communicate if your spirit is attached inside your body. Like if I pull your soul out, it really wouldn't affect you. Other than you wouldn't have a soul.
Noted.
Now, if I put that soul into the dagger and you're still alive out here, really your spirit and your being inside your body would be in control of your actions. I don't think your soul would have any cognitive function, but it would feel what's happening to it, of course. But I don't know if it would be able to, I don't know. You might be able to see what's going on in both places. We could try. I could easily take your soul back out, and put it back in your body.
This card is.
Yeah. There's a couple of air elementals standing right there in front of you, and Clip's like, all right.
One's an air conditioner.
And her hair is just doing this number, dancing. So that actually creates a whole existential question, because it's said that the soul controls your morals and your ethics, most of your decision making as far as whether you're good or bad or indifferent.
Ray will add something today about that. She's not here though.
Damn it.
So
The other snarky ones are gone.
if you're not in control, or if you're in control of your actions, what keeps you from being good or bad?
So some would say your soul has nothing to do with that. Zen would say. Some would say that your spirit is what has to do with your morals and ethics. Your soul is merely a portion of you that pays the price for those morals and ethics.
Yeah.
I mean, I can say to you that there are several individuals that I have come across recently and within this room that don't have souls.
That's true, but
Or they have souls and they're in different places, not in their bodies, and they seem to act the same way. So
what you're saying is when I cut his head off the first time, it was spirit and soul in the dagger.
well, he died. So when you die, your spirit looks for its final resting place, unless it has unfinished business, and then it can haunt an area or stay behind for some period of time.
in some cases, your soul and your spirit travel together, but they can be separated. Some people leave their soul separated from their spirit so that if they die, they can be brought back.
Yes. Your soul is really the thing that, well, your spirit is really the thing that brings you back.
Right.
That wants to bring you back or doesn't. And this is a very deep conversation.
It is.
One that colleagues of mine and I have gone into great depth for. There are sages that have spent their whole life discussing these things.
And she and I could have this debate for days, but we don't have time. I guess we're talking about something else.
Just it's Jamont as well. Apologies for the existential crisis and the beheading.
I was already having it myself, so that really wasn't your fault. I've got a new vigor now, and we will use all that we can to figure this out. Looks like we're getting closer. Clip, Lily had said that you had some information about perhaps the location of a gate. Clip goes, just that there are merchants that connect with these, dark elves, and they sell things back and forth. If I were looking for a merchant that dealt with the drow or the dark elves, I would look for merchants that are selling dark elf equipment. That's what I do.
I assume you have done that.
I haven't. No, I haven't. Jamal's like, no, I haven't. This is a new development that recently we've discovered. I can try to feel out to see if we can. I've got connections that we can find those that sell antiques or antiquities or dark elven items. It's a big world, so I'm sure there are a few of them. But simply putting out that I'm looking for such things might give us the exact merchant that we wanted to talk to. So stop there. So Reva, you and Sabian appear in the ocean, deep under the water, and the pressure is incredible. But you're vampires.
Vampire, so.
It doesn't hurt you. Your brightness kind of extends out because of the pressure and the damage that it's causing to you. And he looks at you.
Vamp form.
He says in your head, "Are you all right?" You're taking damage.
Under pressure.
You're taking lots of damage.
Can she regenerate it?
You're
fast
regenerating.
enough?
No. If you're here for too long, it's gonna crush you. You think?
Fuck.
You look and you see a coffin, and he reaches down and picks it up and holds out his hand.
Teleport. Right back to the spot they were in.
Okay.
Like right here.
All right. You guys.
A coffin and all.
Kara, right next to you, Sabian and Reva appear with a coffin that has these chains wrapped around
Soaking
it.
fucking wet.
Water goes everywhere.
Fuck, man.
Godwin, does it always have to be an entrance with you two?
He just looks around and waves his
They're
hand.
soaking
He
wet.
waves
you
his
know?
hand.
It's actually Godwin smiling for the first time.
He waves his hand and they both dry up. All the water dries up and the coffin's sitting. That's where we're going to stop and we'll be right back. See you guys in just a little bit. we're back. All right, I should state this more pointedly. When Reva and Sabian appear, Sabian's about 13 feet tall. Reva's about 11 feet tall. They're completely vamped out. Reva's skin she looks like a statue, just no folds or lines or anything like that. It looks like a statue, alabaster looking. Two big old fangs. She's got wings, and so does he, and he's all desiccated looking, or not desiccated, but undead looking, and his hair's piercing white, glowing red eyes. They couldn't be more diametrically opposed the way they look. So when they appear, she looks like, from The Ring, her hair is just straight down and all wet. And so they immediately transform back. But that's right behind you and Risa, these huge vampires appear.
Yeah.
With a coffin.
Car takes Risa by the hand and goes over and stands by Eden. Actually, between Eden and Valkyrie.
Yeah, and so he does something. He does some sort of form of magic.
Kara stands by Valkyrie.
Sure, why not? She puts her hand on Eden, kisses her on the head. That's sweet.
Yeah, so they appear
Right.
with his coffin.
I'm gonna walk over there.
Okay,
There it is.
gotta get past that. Huh?
So,
Here he is, Sheriff Saeed.
there is going to be one really pissed off vampire inside of this coffin.
Yeah, he's not gonna be happy.
But
He's
she
gonna-
says that loud enough that everybody can hear it.
He's gonna want to kill whoever's around, so I'm not sure how we should do this.
Should we take
Ren would say, there is, on the bottom floor of the ship, there are holding cells. You guys
Okay.
could use that room.
Solid plan.
All right.
On the walk down there.
Rosa,
Yes,
will you stop travel off the ship until further notice?
very well, Admiral.
Thank you.
All right. He'll grab the coffin again and reach out for Reva. He's like, "You want to come with me?" Or
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll go with him.
I'm going.
Let's go.
Who's going?
Val.
Okay.
She's like, I gotta see this shit. I was there when this fucker was put in here.
All right. Anybody else? He says.
I would just says, I want to try something. And focuses on the talisman and then tries to teleport down to the holding cells.
You do.
Holy shit.
You do.
We're able to teleport him down there.
All right. So you guys all go down to the holding cell. He puts him in there. Starts taking the chains of desiccation off the coffin. Opens it up. It's nasty, and he starts taking the chains off of him that were wrapped around him as well.
As that's happening, Val is gonna cast an arcane shield on herself.
Okay. He will look around at everyone, and then he turns. He looks at you, and he's like, "We'll need some blood."
Like how much?
Just a little. We can't.
Yeah.
None of us can
That's fair.
do it.
You don't want mine. We don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't fucking
Do I
hide
just need to like drop it in his mouth or something?
Yeah. Just
He
put-
just cuts his hand and
okay. Put some. Take like a hit point of damage.
Yeah.
And you drain some blood, and his body starts to come back to his vampiric form, and he's not fully back. He's really still slightly desiccated, and his eyes open, and he looks like he's been tortured, and just horror in his face. He's like, Sabian says, "Well, hello there." "Fuck you," he says to him. He's like, "Look, I can let you out of this, or I can put you back where you went. We need some answers." Fuck you, he says again. And he's like, this is not going to be easy, you guys.
Rebel will look at him. She'll try to compel him. Hold on. -11.
You look at him and he goes, you gotta compel me,
Doesn't work.
bitch.
Not a good start.
Better go compel the ancient one if you want to compel me.
Let's see here.
Nice try. Look, all I need to know is, have you been doing any trading with dark elves or dark elven equipment with anybody? He's like, fuck you!
Dude, do you want to go back to the fucking bottom of the ocean?
Fuck you, bitch!
She's gonna bash him in the face with her shield. Hard as fuck.
Roll 20.
Okay.
Val's
Two.
giggling in the background.
Plus 17, so 17, 18,
Yeah, that'll
19.
hit him. That'll hit him. Roll damage.
At least it's not with the Flaminera.
Yeah.
27
All right.
wounding.
You crush side of his cheek, and his eyeball comes out of his head over to the side of his face, and he goes unconscious. Sabian looks at you. Damn it.
Don't fucking talk to me like that.
I'm not sure.
When was the last time you trained on interrogation?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any answers out of this fucking guy.
Can we get answers another way?
Maybe mentally. Hey, Gavor?
There you go. Hey, Rosa.
Yes,
Can you ask Gavor to come down here?
I can.
There you go.
A few moments pass by, and Gavor comes walking in.
Hello, good boy.
Well, hello. What seems to be the issue?
We have a non-compliant prisoner we need information out of, who's also a little unconscious.
He walks up and looks. He's like, ugh. Yes, he seems to be in a bad way. I'm not quite sure how you would heal him, but he was on saving. So we know how to do that. We just need you to read his mind when we ask him questions. As long as there's no torture involved, I would be happy to help.
No worries. Her bashing him in the face was in response to name calling. It wasn't torture.
That was retaliation, not torture.
Yeah.
Sabian says, so, hey, can we? Does this ship, hey Rosa, and she's like, yes, can you give us some blood? Of course. You see over in the side of the wall, one of those replicator-like deals appears, and a potion bottle full of blood appears. And he's like, oh. He grabs it, he smells it, and he's like, oh.
Replicated
What?
blood not the same?
Nah, it doesn't.
Is something wrong with it?
Yeah, it doesn't smell very good. I wouldn't drink it. He walks up, pours it on his face. He starts regenerating and coming back to, and goes into a cussing rant, calling you every name in the book, all of you. After he calms down a little bit, Sabian says, like I said, I just need to know if you've been dealing with any dark elves, with dark elf merchandise, and who would be your contact. And he starts cussing Sabian out again, and you see Gavor looking at him. Where's the guy located? Or is it multiple people? What's the name of the Merchants Guild? You know, he's asking him all these questions. It takes a little while, and he's just cussing upside one side and down the other. Gavor tells you guys that he's gotten the information that he requested and need. And Xavier says, good. He starts wrapping him back up in the chains. See Gavor's like,
Thank you, Gavor.
I'll get a hold of my brother. Maybe we should give him to him.
of course. Is that all?
Thank you, Gavor.
Shall I give the information to you now, or shall I tell the Admiral, or?
We'll come back up there and we can all talk about it together.
Very well.
Yeah.
He starts heading up that way. He wraps him up in the chains again, and he says, "I told you, you stupid motherfucker!" And he closes the coffin on him again and starts wrapping the chains around that coffin. He looks in the cell. He's like, "Should we leave him here, or should I take him back?"
I don't know.
Just leave that. What's his name?
His name is Sheriff Saeed,
Saeed.
I believe.
Hey, Vay.
Yeah, Saeed. Yes.
Do you want Sheriff Saeed?
I don't know who that is.
The sheriff, the one that's being
Sounds
dropped in the ocean from the council.
Oh. Maybe Zara and Gordon could use it.
Because otherwise, we're gonna drop him back in the ocean.
It's up to you. If you want to give him to Zara and Gordon, you can. I don't care.
All right. Yeah, I suppose put him in one of the cells for now.
All right, we'll just leave him here.
I don't know what.
Puts him in the cell. All right, you guys go back upstairs. We're gonna leave there for a moment, and we're gonna go to Lily and Vay.
Shit.
Lily and Vay and Eris up here on the Sun Chaser, and Cecilia is sitting at a table. You look down the hall where you appear is where the helm room is. And you look down the hall and you see Cecilia sitting at a table, and Vay starts walking that way, and you see Myra sitting there at the table. She looks completely fine. She looks at you, jumps up and comes running down the hallway and just jumps into your arms. Okay, she just jumps in your arms,
Grab her.
starts hugging you. Cecilia won't tell me anything. How long has it been? As far as I know, it's been like I don't know, maybe 5 years, something like that. Thank you for getting me out. Thank you, Vay. And she looks at Vay and he's like, no problem.
It's been a long time.
He nods at Cecilia and does this, and he grabs Eris and they leave you guys alone in that room. You go back into the helm room and he closes the door.
She's gonna freak out.
Who? Oh yeah. Better she freaks out with Lily there. She's asking a million questions and just asking why she was left, what happened. She just, all the questions that Gordon and all, from before.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't seem to be as mad as Gordon was. She seems to be completely Myra. She does not appear to be anything other than what she was.
Look at her with true sight.
Neutral evil.
That's it, though.
There's nothing hidden. There's nothing. It's Myra. Yeah. She seems like herself.
So, you didn't get left. You came back here with us, and we continued our lives.
What do you mean? I was duplicated?
Yeah.
Did you know I was over there?
No. I only found out maybe an hour ago.
So there's another me. She looks around.
No, she died. I lost you here in this timeline.
She gives you a big hug. She's like, I'm so sorry.
And I spent months trying to get you back.
Well, I'm here now, she says, and you see tears come to her eyes.
There's
It was so strange without you, so strange without everybody over there. I mean, Gordon was there, but you know Gordon, and he was different. He's so different.
the Gordon that's here is probably not much better at this given point in time. His sister was kidnapped. His mom, sorry.
Yeah, his mother. His
His
mother.
mother.
Mother was kidnapped. You mean the princess?
Yeah. There's a lot. Like,
How long has it been?
about 5 years.
How did I die? I mean, you don't have to go through that again if you don't want to. I'm just, look, that none of that matters. What matters is we're back. We're back together. That's what matters. I love you, Lily. I missed you so much. And she, hugs you again and just starts crying.
She'll hug her and hold her.
Okay.
I have missed you more than you can possibly imagine, Myra. I did not think that I would ever see you again.
I'm sorry that you went through that. I mean, in a way, I did too, I lost you 5 years ago. When Spencer came to me and he said he was going to set me free and started telling me that Vay had made a deal with him and that I needed to go now, I ran full speed as fast as I could through the mirror.
I knew you would.
It's located right there in the castle, right there at the keep, so it wasn't very far. But he didn't tell Gordon, or Victor, I should say. He actually goes by another name, but that's not.
We didn't need another situation. There's already a situation with him right now. But we have a lot to talk about, and there is a lot in front of me right now.
Well, let's do it. And she smiles. She pulls out of a bag some wine and a couple glasses and puts them on the table and starts pouring wine. It's the same kind of wine you guys always used to drink, and she pours it and sets the bottle down and she goes,
Take it.
she's like, to being reunited, she says. And she's drinking. So you have got
And drink.
a bunch to tell her.
Yeah. Is that going to be a shadow session?
No. I don't think we want to do a whole shadow session of crying and weeping and
Yeah.
all of that. But
She will start by telling her that I am a mom.
Just start with the age. That's fine.
she just like,
Say what?
When you left, I was completely alone. Zero went off the deep end. Erez is off doing Erez things, and Gorgain was the only one that was there for me.
I always knew you'd like to. So, you're together?
We have babies together. We live together. And
She drinks the whole cup of wine.
I love him.
Pours another one.
She'll down hers as well.
Okay, she'll fill it up. Well, what's that mean for us?
either of you. And I know that that's really selfish of me. Which is new because I don't think I've ever been selfish.
We'll figure it out, she says. She comes over and just hugs you and just tells you how much she missed you and all that.
Air is at the door.
There's a,
Roll your hair noise.
Stop. Stop.
Don't you want to know what they're saying?
No, I don't.
You do?
I do. I gotta write a song.
This is the
He's
material.
like, I'm just curious how long this is going to take because,
Days.
What now?
well, we've sealed the portal.
Good job.
I'm sure he's pissed off.
Yeah, there's probably going to be retaliation.
Beacon's open.
It is.
Need to kill that mother.
Now he's vulnerable.
Uh-huh.
If we kill him now, he can't return for 10 years.
So how do we do that?
Fuck if I know.
So I have a little bit of information. Not a lot. Probably already know this stuff.
Question is, I gave Godwin my word that I would help him. And to be honest with you,
I found out.
there's something down there that I need to go to get.
In Beacon?
No.
The Underdark?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He reaches inside and he pulls out this book. I can't tell you, but
Take it and look at it.
you can read it and
Should we read the cover?
learn about it if you want to. You just see a big drow symbol on the front of it. Do you speak? Yeah, you do.
She has a ring that lets her speak and read all languages.
It says the gods of the Underdark on the front of it.
She'll tuck it under her arm. She'll say, I know how to get another key.
Okay.
Etonitis. He can make one. But he needs the soul of a greater demon or devil in order to do so.
I know where one of those is.
Yeah. I don't know how you want to go about that.
So
That's quite the ask from Zira.
that's going on there. You guys are doing your thing there. We're gonna go back to the ship. That's gonna take a little while, obviously. We can shorten it, but it's gonna take a little while.
Yeah.
And the question is she gonna go straight back into active duty? I don't think she's gonna want to leave your side. So,
Told you that. You know the old school thief tools that Ares had with the horn thing that she used
Yeah,
to
of
hold
course.
up to the door? That's what she would have done, and then he would have been like, "Stop!" Just like,
fucking funny. Yeah. So back on the ship.
what are we doing? Goodness.
Gavor has
I know.
the information.
Gavor comes walking back up. He leaves and then comes walking back up. I don't have a token for him. I don't know where the fuck it is, but he was missing off the map. But I know he's somewhere.
Look at Godwin and say, I might have an idea, but I'm gonna need you to allow me.
Godwin's down in the.
Oh, I thought he came back
I thought we
up.
teleported back up.
Okay, yeah, you guys can come back up. It's no big deal.
My bad.
It's okay.
I'm gonna need you to allow me to scry on your dagger for it to work.
Okay.
Chima, can you show me what the inside of it looks like?
What the inside of the dagger look like? Yeah, of course. It shows you.
She'll use the shadow mirror spell again. She'll cast it again on the mirror
Okay,
and try
alright.
to scry on the inside of the dagger into that room. See if it works. You want me to read it to you? Godwin's letting her, so I don't know if that helps.
There's a 50%, right?
Yeah. She's
Roll
new.
it.
She's new at this, so. Fuck!
What was it?
94.
You just see blackness moving in the mirror. You can't see in there.
So the spell lasts for 5 rounds
Mhm.
plus a round per level or something like that. So
Okay.
can I try again?
Does it say that you can do that, or does it cancel once you miss your attempt?
Is Dalton reading that book?
What is she reading? The ritual?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, she realizes that select ghosts are chosen for the specific ritual.
Oh.
Okay.
The shadow secret was the 50%. I'm sorry, for the shadow mirror, it's just a scrying device for the amount of time.
You don't know how it will affect you. You don't know if putting yourself through this ritual and not being a ranger, you don't know how it'll affect you. You can try it. You don't know what it'll do, and what ghosts are you going to use. That's important too. And of course, when you cut yourself, it'll be 1 point of permanent damage, or whatever the plus of the dagger is. That many points of damage. So it's not 50%. It's just automatic.
No, it says CGMJ for more details on scrying.
Okay, so there's nothing protecting it if he allows you to do it.
Okay, sorry. I
So
got
you
that
can
wrong.
go in. So yes, you can see the room.
So she'll walk over to where Jamal is and hold the mirror down. It's like a little compact mirror, you know?
Okay, yeah.
She'll show him. He
He
wanted
look-
to see on the inside of
Yeah,
it.
he looks at it and
She'll look around the
he's
room.
like, "It's smoke. I don't see anything."
She'll look around the room.
Okay, all right. It's a big room. It's relatively. There's a lot in it. There's pillows. There's
So
couches.
it's-
There's.
5 rounds plus 5 rounds per level.
Okay, so what level?
She's 12th level.
Wow. So yeah, you can look through the whole room with that amount of time.
Anything of importance? That might be my new favorite spell.
Roll an observation.
Yes!
There are symbols all over in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any way of reading those symbols? Okay, so you find symbols all over in the room.
She could pull out a notebook and start writing them
She
down.
could.
She'll
She
do
could.
that.
Okay.
She'll pull out a notebook, turn around, face the table, and start writing the symbols down.
Okay. All right. The symbols are identical as to the symbols that are on the dagger.
Like same symbol, same kind of order that she's putting them.
And
Anything else?
no.
Nothing. She'll say, "That's all I can see, these symbols." She'll scoot towards them.
You want me to roll for it? If Goblin tries to remember, like literally when he got the dagger in previous interactions with the dagger, like when.
So you, as long as you can remember, you've had it. You.
No, they're like strange things that he.
So
remembers.
you remember that. You remember Alexandria asking you where you got it? And you remember telling her that Avon said it came with me, that I've always had it. And you remember her just going, huh? Like, that when you came to us that you had it, is what he told you. That's really all you remember.
Other than it follows me.
Other than, yeah, no matter where you put it, it seems to.
But there's been no other like weird
No.
happenstances.
The first time you ever spoke to it was on the ship. You never before tried to speak to it or whatever, and so you know there's something in it. There is a entity inside of it, an intelligence to the blade.
He tries to speak to it like he did
Okay.
Jamal.
All right. What do you say?
Is there anybody in there?
It's inside the soul chamber, he says. No, it is empty.
Who the fuck said that?
I did.
Who are
And it's speaking in Drow.
and who are you?
Are you okay, Godwin?
That's a relative question.
I see that you've freed the soul that was in me.
Yeah, I didn't really have much choice in that. If I'm going
You will
wild.
need another.
Another for what?
If you wish to use me as a key, I must be filled.
I had a feeling about that. So you were just my dagger?
Yes, I was given to you, of course.
Any chance you can help me remember that? Because that's not a memory I can recall.
You don't remember me being given to you.
No. I was told that you came with me. Whatever the hell that means.
Okay.
So, how much do you know about me and what's been going on? Can you see everything that happens to me?
No. Of course not. I was not created for that purpose.
What purpose were you created for?
To be the key.
Your only purpose is to be the key to the Underdark.
Yes.
Do you know the location of where I use said key?
Of course.
And where would that be?
At the gate.
Fair enough.
He gives you a name for the gate in the Drow tongue, which you didn't have. Dejan Nor is the name of the gate.
So that doesn't mean anything to him outside.
Well, Dejan means first. So Dejan Nor may be something attached to that, you're not sure. Like the first gate. You know I'm hungry if the viewers are seeing me eat. I never eat on camera.
So, in order to use you on the gate, I need just any soul to fill the chamber?
Yes, yes. Is what the priestesses require. Makers.
The makers?
Yes.
You mean the ones that made you?
Yes.
Obviously.
So someone made you specifically for me to open the gate to the Underdark.
Yes.
Who made you? The makers?
The priestesses. The priestesses.
Weren't you listening?
Dark Elven priestesses?
Yes.
You were made in the Underdark.
Yes.
Was I made in the Underdark?
I don't know. Were you?
I don't
If
know.
you were, you would have been a slave.
Well,
Just as I was.
were you living before?
Yes. My soul was used in the creation of this dagger.
Sounds about right.
It was an honor.
Well, I'm glad you see it that way. Have we spoken before?
Once,
When was that?
not long ago.
Well, all right. I guess we'll come back.
You asked me what I was.
Yes.
That's what we spoke of.
Must have broke your brain.
Yeah. Guess I'll have to get that checked out.
Car's right there. Reset
All right.
right there.
Well, do you have a name?
I did.
Or do
Long
you just want me to
ago.
call you Dagger? Key? Sorry.
Deja.
All right.
I was the first.
The first what?
Key.
The first key, the first sacrifice, the first creation. When the gates were made, all doors were shut and sealed. No entrances into the demon wet pits without us.
Into the demon pits?
The demon web pits, yes. The Spider Queen's domain.
That sounds inviting. I take it you know nothing about my mother then.
Your mother?
But that's probably how I was made.
Yes, I would assume. I will know when I am close to the gate. If that helps.
So can you reach out to me to let me know? You're just gonna jiggle on my belt? What's the...
I can connect with you and tell you, yes. If you allow it.
Ding ding.
Well,
I will be able to detect the gate when we are within 90 feet of it.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
He's-
You will free me when you unlock the gate.
Well, that sounds fair.
I will go to my queen again. She will know that you are unlocking the gate.
That sounds less fair. So no matter how I open the gate, the Spider Queen of the Underdark is gonna know that I have opened the gate.
Yes. Your mother.
There it is. There it is.
My mother is the Spider Queen?
Yes.
Fuck my life. Sorry, I'm sure you think that's an honor.
I'm sure she awaits you.
He just breaks connection.
Okay.
And Lily just
We're gonna
fucking
stop right
I said-
there.
I said he punches the wall.
All right, we're gonna stop right there. He reaches out and punches the wall, and Sabian kind of goes, "Whoa!"
With I don't know, with you know,
We're gonna stop there for the episode and come back for the next episode today, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Next week for you guys.
next
Yes.
week for you guys. He's like, yes. Yes, we will come back here shortly, but for you guys it'll be another week. I hope you guys liked it. Like, subscribe, share, hit the ding ding, all that jazz. Go and buy the new system, highest level of all.
Get it.
.com.
3
Yep,
All 3
get all
books.
3 books and let us know what you guys think and shoot us some messages and all that jazz. And we will see you
We got a
guys.
Discord. We got a
Yeah.
Reddit. We got an Instagram.
Yep,
We got all the things.
all the things.
We
We'll-
got a X. We got all the things.
Yeah, Twitch soon, hopefully. We
So
keep trying to do
we're
that shit,
trying,
but
we're trying.
yeah. So at first we were in trouble because of the music, and you guys, I'm sure, will understand that doing on Twitch you have to have okay by all the music, which we've got all those now, so we soon will hopefully go up. But
Give you
anyway,
permission.
you will see us here again next week. We are Original GM. Later.
As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory, we are free. Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we save this land.